Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fort Boyard, and a tournament that will push 6 teams to their very limits.
Those teams don't know what lies ahead. The one thing they do know, though, is that they'll have to react quickly to the challenges they face because time is never on their side.
That's right, Laura. So let's meet today's teams.
I'm slightly competitive. I like to win.
I do cope well under pressure because then it pushes me to be my best.
The fort holds no fears for me. The first thing I said when I came here was I am determined to win.
Our team will definitely be able to take on whatever we are asked.
Competitively, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm a solid 11.
I don't lose very often, but I'd like to think that I'm a good loser.
The Green Jaguars are going to win. End of.
It's the first appearance by the Silver Dragons and the Green Jaguars. Can either catch the Yellow Scorpions at the top of the leaderboard? Yes! All right, young warriors, are you ready for battle?
So, Charlie, your team captain for the Silver Dragons. What makes you think your team are going to win today?
Because I'm strong, I'm fast, and breathe a lot of fire. Come on!
All right, Matt, what makes you think your team is going to win today?
Because we're powerful, we have the strength, we have the will to go to the end.
All right.
So, teams, are you ready?
Yeah! Each show has 5 challenges where the aim is to win keys. Teams need 3 keys in order to get the maximum time in the treasure chamber. There, they need to collect as many coins as they can to get through to the tournament final. Let battle commence. Our battle starts at one of the fort's most nerve-wracking challenges. Ryan and Kyle are about to edge their way along these 2 cables suspended high across the fort. They aim to be the first to grab their team cartridges hanging above the cables and shuffle back, unlock the cartridge that will reveal the codes in order to unlock the box and grab today's first key. Okay, Ryan and Kyle, on my mark. Your challenge starts now! 50 feet above the fortress floor, Dragon Kyle and Jaguar Ryan race through mid-air to get to those codes. Kyle's having trouble with his technique as Ryan rockets ahead. Now he's got it. He's actually gone too far. Tell him to stop. But Kyle is caught up, and it's a dead heat as they reach to grab those cylinders. Don't drop. Tell him not to drop it. Tell him not to drop it. They've got them. Now they got to make their way back. Things get a bit tricky as they turn around to race back. Get it going. Get it going, Kyle. Who's gonna make it back and get that code first? Kyle's got better technique. Kyle's technique again is slowing him down. But Ryan's back. Jaguars could be first to get a key in today's competition. Ryan's got the code. And Kyle's got his too.
671. 5671.
Kyle, what is it? 687.
Who's going to be first?
Fastest fingers first.
Who's going to be first?
Harry is shaking. You guys did it, man. Congratulations. Outstanding. Let's have another look at some of that action.
The heights weren't as bad as I thought they would be. I was more intimidated by the fact of how shaky the actual wood planks were.
I haven't got much experience with heights, but I didn't really feel too scared of them. I just made sure I didn't look down and carried on looking forward.
How's it feel up there, man? How does it feel to get your first key? All right.
After that first challenge, let's have a look at the scoreboard.
So the first key goes to the Green Jaguars, giving them vital extra time in the treasure chamber.
So you ready for this?
Of course we are.
Come on, follow me. Woo, are you ready for the next challenge?
Yeah!
Okay, this one is just for you. Now, inside this room, the key is in a water tank, can only be reached when the water level is high enough. So you've got to grab the buckets above your head, pour them into the funnel to raise the water level, and then you can reach the key. One thing though, the floor is moving, it's a conveyor belt. So you've got to be quick because you're up against the clock and you're probably going to get a little wet. So, Charlie, your team captain, who's going to do this challenge?
To get our first key, I'll be doing this next task.
Okay, so Charlie, you're going to do this first challenge for the Dragons. You're going to need this helmet.
Come on, Charlie, you got this. You can do this. Let's go, mate.
And the challenge will begin
Okay.
now.
Charlie's in and he jumps straight onto the conveyor belt. Those buckets look pretty high.
I figured while it's slow, I might as well do the best I can while it's slow and get the ones that are far away. So then it's easier when it's faster.
As captain of the Dragons, Charlie knows how important this challenge is. The Jaguars are ahead and they need this key to catch up.
This is a good technique. Oh.
Come on, Charlie! Make sure you hold the steeple.
It's just Charlie against the clock. Can he do
That
it?
rope's a little tricky as well.
Come on, Charlie!
Just keep an eye on the time
Come on,
guide.
Charlie!
This challenge is much harder than it looks. That conveyor belt is slippery and it just keeps on getting faster. Oh, Charlie's taken a load of water to the face there and he's got to be careful of that rope. It could trip him.
At first I found it quite easy because the treadmill was quite slow, but then as it sped up, it was hard to get the buckets because it was really kind of tightly hooked.
Getting those buckets from the ceiling and running on the spot needs a lot of coordination. Oh, he's down! But he's got up on his feet quickly. Great work.
It's probably getting quite slippery now.
At that speed, Charlie can barely unhook those buckets, let alone keep any of the water in them.
Come on, Charlie! Come on, Charlie! You're so close!
Not much more to go. So close. One more bucket.
He can do this!
He's got it. Now he's just got to get out of there in time.
Get out there!
Charlie, that was a fantastic effort! You got the first key for the Dragon!
By the end of it, I was soaking. It was so slippery. This is the first key for the Dragons, so I was really proud.
Let's have a look at the scoreboard.
So that's evened things out. One key for the Jaguars and now one for the Dragons.
Time for the next challenge. Follow me!
Kennedy and Xavier are about to walk into a room. In the room, they will find keys hanging from the ceiling in a maze. The goal? Release the right 2 keys from the maze in order to open the box mounted on the floor and retrieve the key. All while the room is getting smaller. And one not so little surprise. Are you ready, Kennedy?
Yes.
Are you ready, Xavier?
Yeah.
Your challenge starts now. Jaguar Xavier is looking for the black keys, and Dragon Kennedy is searching for the white one. It's 1-1, so there's everything to play for in this game. There are 4 black keys and 4 white keys locked into the maze. They need to remove their colored keys, then work out which 2 will open the box to the winning key. They need to forget about the snake, get those keys off the ceiling, and unlock the box. 2 keys, okay? So let them know they have to find 2 locks. Kennedy is really struggling to get those keys. Xavier is doing really well. He's already got 3 keys, but he should be checking to see if any of those keys will open the box. The roof is closing fast. I hope they don't suffer from claustrophobia. Xavier has all his keys. Try them both. Try them both. Got one. He's got. That's one unlocked for Xavier. Got one. Which key will open the second lock? Kennedy still doesn't have a key. Oh, he's got it. It's open. He's got the key. Now he's just got to get out. There you go. Outstanding, outstanding.
It was extremely intense because the ceiling was coming down, that we had a giant snake slithering everywhere.
I don't really like snakes, so I was trying to avoid the snake going around it.
I was focused completely on my own keys. I really wasn't worrying about my opponent.
I was quite nervous because I was like right next to the snake.
I was extremely conscious of the ceiling coming down, and I almost hit my head when I got the key for my team.
We were still proud of her. She tried her best. I mean, she's scared of snakes, so...
Way to go, man. Let's see what that does to the score. After our third challenge, it's only 1 key to the Dragons, and going ahead with 2 are the Jaguars. Okay, guys, on to the next challenge.
So Green Jaguars, you've got 2 keys already. Yeah. You ready to try and get a third?
Yeah!
Okay, this challenge is just for you guys. Now in this room there are 3 boxes that are split into 2 halves. One half contains some creatures, some insects, some animals. You've got to move those from one side to the clear side, count how many are in there, and then grab the number on the ball and post it through the compartment. Once you've posted it through, the balls will come through here, and it's up to your teammates outside to put them in the correct order, lowest up to highest, shut it, and if it's correct, the key will be released. Matt, you're team captain. Who are you going to send in for this challenge?
Amy for this one.
Amy, you going to do this?
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Nervous.
Any creatures that you're slightly scared of, or?
Hopefully no snakes.
No snakes,
But
okay.
I'll do it for the team. And
Okay. You are up against the clock.
All right.
So, Amy, challenge starts now.
2 keys ahead, the Jaguars need just one more to get the full time in the treasure chamber. Can Amy do it?
I want to avoid games that include animals, as I won't be sure what they are and I might be scared about getting bitten.
By taking this challenge, Amy is facing those fears head on. That is one big rat.
You're doing good. Good job. Yeah, one more.
She is so brave doing this. 2 rats through. Now she needs to grab that number.
Two, yeah.
Listen through.
All right, hurry up. Put your hand through. All right, yep, grab it.
Next up, it's frogs.
Good job. Put it through. One more in the corner. One corner, right there. Yeah, up. Yeah, you got it.
Great job, Amy. She's found 2, but there's another one in there.
Right there. Good.
She's got it. That's 3.
Next one.
And she's got the right ball.
Guys, let them know how we're doing for time.
Finally, Amy's got the centipedes, but there's not much time left. 1,
No, keep going.
2,
Keep going. Yeah, that's close.
Come on.
3. Can she find that 4th one? Yes!
All right, good.
Is that it?
Yeah.
She's got the ball.
Is that it?
Yeah.
And she's out.
Out you come, Amy. Get ready to put those balls in the correct order, and don't shut that box until you're confident that they're right.
2, 3, 4. That's it. No numbers.
And they've got the key! Congratulations, Jaguars!
As soon as I put my hand in, I looked around and I felt it. It was a rat. And I tried to pick it up first, and then I felt its skeleton. And my hand recoiled. Then I was like breathing to myself and I went, "You're here for a reason, Amy. You're here to win." So I took hold of myself and knew that others done it before me. I could do it. I could prove it for the girls.
After that amazing challenge, let's have a look at the scoreboard.
It's still only 1 key for the Dragons, but with 3 keys, the Jaguars now have the maximum time in the treasure chamber.
Well done, team. 3 keys. That's incredible. There's a chance now you can win another one. Do you want to come with me? Let's do it.
Teams, you are almost at your final destination, but you have one last chance to win a key. The challenge is simple. We're going to build a tower. Here we have pieces of wood shaped like the fort. Each team will alternate placing their wood on the tower. The team that makes the tower fall will lose the challenge and the last key in today's competition. You understand, Jaguars?
Yes.
Do you understand Dragons?
Yes.
Then line them up. So which team will pile their way to victory? But more importantly, who will take away the most points from today's encounter with the legendary treasure chamber? We're gonna start with the Dragons. Team Captain Charlie steps up.
We didn't really have a tactic going in. We just sort of, we just put them, we tried to like match theirs and then wait for them to make a mistake.
So it's dark pieces for the Jaguars. You guys are very cautious. And light pieces for the Dragons.
We all had some great team tactics. Everyone was doing a good job. Ryan and Matt tried to stack it up so the tower's leaning to one side.
Well, that looks good. Kyle cautiously makes his move.
It was really intense and the other team was looking like they were doing better than, so I actually took one of the blocks and I turned it sideways so that it would make it a bit more difficult for them.
Xavier was really sneaky and he put it sideways.
Matt places his piece carefully. Oh. And that's a confident move by Kennedy. Be careful. It could all be over very soon. All pressure.
You had to kind of work in sync with your entire team, you know, put it there, put on top of each other, and I think we did really well.
Hold your breath. Oh! And the Jaguars take the last key. Congratulations, guys. You are on your way. That leaves the Dragons with just 1 key. But the Jaguars get a bonus key, meaning maximum time and extra points in the treasure chamber. It's treasure chamber time. Come on, let's go! You have made it to the ultimate challenge. How do you feel about that?
Excited.
All right, all right. Understand this. This is a race to grab coins in the legendary treasure chamber. This is not a joke. Not only to grab coins, but also to add points to your leaderboard score.
So you need 3 keys to give you the maximum amount of time in the treasure chamber of 3 minutes. If you don't have 3 keys, there'll be a penalty for each key short. So, Dragons, how many keys do you have?
We only have 1 key.
1 key, well, it was a good effort. You've worked really hard as a team, and with 1 key, the whole team will be deducted 20 seconds out of that 3 minutes.
Okay.
And as an extra penalty, 1 team member will have to wait a further 20 seconds.
All right.
Jaguars, how many keys have you got today?
4.
4 keys!
Wow.
Wow, that was a great effort. So you're gonna get the full 3 minutes in the treasure chamber. And for that extra key, you're gonna get a bonus of 150 coins. Woo! Now here are the maps you need.
Okay.
Good luck, teams.
Okay, guys, on my mark. Your challenge starts now.
In you go, Jaguars.
All right. When the gates open, our young warriors look for their team crest and use the maps to place the team crest on the right squares on the chamber floor as quickly as they can. Then they go to the tiger's head, and if they've got it right, the key to their treasure chest will drop and they can start collecting coins.
In you go.
A couple of dragons head in. They can't waste any time. The Jaguars already have their key. Man, they're moving quick. You got it? Can the dragons catch up?
Jaguars have got the key.
Jaguars have the key, but they struggle to open the chest. They've got it. There you go. Last dragon, Harry, rushes in to help his team, who are still working on the map.
But the Jaguars are already piling up the coins.
Come on, guys, you gotta get that sorted out. They're taking too much time. They're wasting way
Come
too
on,
much
Dragons.
time. They'll need to speed things up if they got any chance of catching the Jaguars. Finally, here comes the key for the Dragons.
I'm gonna feel you right.
There you go. They really gotta cook if they want to catch those Jaguars. Xavier is on his bike. Xavier is on his bike. Coins mean points in the treasure chamber, and that equals points on our leaderboard. All right. Nice work, nice work. Hands only, hands only.
Both teams need a good start to this tournament, and time is running out.
Great work by Matt and Kyle. Both teams are really racing for that goal. But is it too little too late for the Dragons? Not long.
Okay, that's it. Quick, guys. Quick.
Come on, guys. Outstanding
job.
work. That's what I'm talking about right there, baby. That's how you do it. Let's
Good
have a look
job.
at some of
Well
those
done.
key moments.
Really, the only technique we really had was grab and go.
And we sort of made our tactics before we got into the chamber, and this gave us a big advantage.
I think our technique for getting the coins was pretty good because we weren't actually that far behind them in the end.
Right now, we're going to tally the take. We're going to start with the Dragons. Okay, guys, let's see what you took.
It's a great job there. Obviously, they had 1 key.
Excellent take. Get all those coins in there now.
Let's see how many coins they collected.
All right.
940. That was a good
Not
take.
bad, not bad. Check those out, guys. Not bad. So let me see here. First off, because you guys have 4 keys, you get an extra 150 coins. Bonus. Okay? Now let's see what else you guys have got.
They obviously had 3 minutes in the treasure chamber, so
3 minutes.
longer to collect more coins.
Yeah. One them all in there.
Wow,
That's a big haul.
that is a big haul.
That's a big haul. See what you got.
Can it beat 940? 1,600! That is a big score!
Nice job. Nice
So that
job.
means today's winners are the Jaguars! Woo! Good job, teams, but let's see how that affects the overall tournament leaderboard.
The Dragons place 6 on our leaderboard, and with a stunning 1,600 points, the Jaguars go straight to the top. So until next time, it is goodbye from the mighty Fort Boyard.
We'll see you then. Bye!
Join us next time for the return of the Vipers and the Sharks here on Fort Boyard Ultimate Challenge.
Even though we lost this one, I still have high hopes for the next one.
Overall, the day was really fun and we had incredible bonding between the team.
We're just going to try our best for the next game, see if we can improve our score even further in each game.
Exhilarating. We weren't sure we were going to make it to get enough points.
I think if we all work together, I think we can do it.
We're ready for the next game and we're ready to get into that final.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fort Boyard and a tournament that will push 6 teams to their very limits.
Those teams don't know what lies ahead. The one thing they do know, though, is that they'll have to react quickly to the challenges they face because time is never on their side.
That's right, Laura. So let's meet today's teams.
I think we've got the great potential. We can go all the way.
I'm an okay loser, but I really do want to win.
As long as we all communicate, we could get the job done and reach the goal. As far as I'm concerned, fear is weakness leaving your body.
Winning. I think we'll be pretty good at that.
I'm going to do every game that I can and do the best that I can.
I thrive under pressure. Anything the Fort's got, I can take it on.
I definitely want to play something that's going to give me a challenge and really going to push me.
It's the return of the Red Vipers and the Blue Sharks, both teams looking to score as many points as they can in this vital tournament.
Dragons!
Well, Warriors, are you ready for battle?
Yeah!
All right.
It's going to be an exciting competition, Geno.
Indeed it is.
So your team captain, why your team going to win today?
We've got great capabilities, great communication, each individual strengths, and we make up for each other's losses.
Good stuff, good team.
All right, can I hear that chant one more time?
Blue Sharks, hurrah!
I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that.
Teams, are you ready?
Yeah!
Each show has 5 challenges where the aim is to win keys. Teams need 3 keys in order to get the maximum time in the treasure chamber. There, they need to collect as many coins as they can to get through to the tournament final. Let battle commence. This next challenge is one of the fort's most daring. High above the fort floor is a tight wire. Jimmy is about to step out onto that tight wire in an effort to reach a wallet that holds the code that his team needs to open the key box. Okay, Jimmy, in your own time.
Okay.
The challenge starts with you. So this is the Viper's solo challenge. Jimmy only has the clock to beat. Is he up for this massive task?
I believe that I am the man to count on to win it. I'm in it to win it. Oh.
Pretty fearless, apart from one small thing.
I want to avoid climbing anything high, just in case I fall, you know? Don't want to get hurt.
This is some place to be the fear of heights. He's not only 60 feet in the air, but that tightrope is more than 160 feet long. This challenge takes real courage and concentration. Against the clock, Viper Jimmy has to walk the tightrope, get the wallet, and read the code to his teammates below.
Keep a good pace.
Don't look down. This is an unbelievable effort from Jimmy.
That's it. That's it, Jimmy.
Every step makes that tightrope even more unsteady.
Come on, Jimmy.
Keep it up, watch the time.
As a New Yorker, Jimmy's used to high buildings, but I don't think he's ever crossed anything as high as this before.
There you go.
Come on, keep that pace, keep that speed.
Jimmy's got to get to that wallet as quickly as he can. Time is running out and fast. He's got it. There you go.
That's it, Jimmy.
But can he get the code to his team? He just needs to open it, and quick.
Oh, guys, that's it.
Lost the key, guys. Jimmy, it's all right, my man.
You did a good job.
So close.
You faced a fear that you have never faced before in your life. Okay, guys, let's have another look at Jimmy's effort.
I was very nervous, looking down, you know, getting my equipment on. I tried it, you know, I went for it, and I didn't win, unfortunately, but it was a good experience. I just had to keep a positive mentality and try to do as best as I could.
So after that incredible effort from Jimmy there, let's have a look at the scores.
That's no treasure chamber keys for the Vipers in their solo challenge. It's still all to play for.
So this next challenge is for both teams.
There are 2 ropes, black for the Sharks and white for the Vipers. Those ropes go all the way down to the sea and the teams have got to pull them up to reveal the code, which is split into 2 parts. Now the ropes are pretty heavy because there's some weight at the end of them.
So that means that 2 people from each team are going in. Who's going in for your team, Ashley?
Will and I.
Will and yourself are going in. And what about you, Max? Who's going
Sean
for
and
the Sharks?
Natalie.
Sean and Natalie are going in, right. So this is a race. The first team to shout out the code to your teammates outside the key box will get the key. Is that all clear?
Yes.
You ready for the challenge?
Yes!
Okay, the challenge will begin when I say. So if all team members that are taking part make their way into this room. Your challenge starts now.
Those barrels weigh over 50 pounds and they've got to pull them up over 40 feet.
This is really close.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, go, go.
Both teams have got the first part of their code already. That was some seriously quick pulling.
Listen to the code, get ready at the key box.
8, 5, 8, 5. 7, 5, go.
That's the second part of the code for the Vipers. Does this mean victory for them?
3, 9.
The Sharks have theirs too.
9, 2, 8, 5, 9, 2, 8, 5, 9, 2, 8, 5, 9, 2, 3, 9.
It's close, and it's all the Sharks! Come out, guys! Teams, out you come. Well done. That's the first key to the Sharks. The Sharks
Come on.
Any tricky points?
Just getting it out, really.
Yeah,
Pulling,
twisting it.
Pulling we did well, just twisting it out.
I think because he was pulling so fast that he didn't realize that the red part was there. And he
Well done. So after that challenge, let's have a look at the scores.
So the first treasure chamber key goes to the Sharks, leaving the Vipers with nothing.
Vipers, don't look so down. There's a chance now for you to win another key. It's another challenge for both teams. Are you ready?
Yeah!
Let's do it. Follow me.
The fort's next challenge is a race against time and space. Max and Tashi are about to enter a room where there are keys attached to a maze on the ceiling. Their goal is to release the right 2 keys in order to open a box that's mounted on the floor to retrieve the key, all while the room is getting smaller and one not so little surprise. Your challenge starts now. Tashi needs to get that first key for the Vipers and avoid that giant snake.
The shrinking room challenge, we had to get the keys off an obstacle course on the ceiling while the room was shrinking. It was incredibly hard.
That ceiling just keeps getting lower and lower. The keys.
Let's go,
Now,
Tashi.
keep in mind they have 2 to get, the 2 right keys to get.
Go get 2 keys, Tashi.
Tashi's got a key,
You gotta get in there. Go on, Tashi.
but it doesn't fit.
Hurry, Tashi. Try it.
Now Max has got one,
They're running out of time.
but it doesn't fit either. As the ceiling gets even lower, they've got to find the right keys. Max has got the first key,
Got one.
but the room is only 4 feet high now. It's getting very claustrophobic, but he's got another key.
Hopefully this is the right one, and it is. And it is.
It's open. He's got it.
Okay, get him out. Get him out. Get him out. Get them all out. Get them both out. Come on, Tashi. Outstanding work, young man.
I didn't notice the ceiling coming down until it was touching my head.
With all the pressure of getting the keys off the ceiling, I didn't really notice the snake.
After I grabbed the key, I was so excited.
I was really disappointed for my team, but we're sure to get the next key.
Still no keys for the Vipers, but the Sharks now have 2.
Okay, guys, you ready for the next challenge?
Yeah!
Are you ready for the next challenge?
Yeah!
Then follow me. Let's go.
Okay, this is for someone who is exceptionally brave. It's going to take you to the inner depths of the fort. You're going to have to climb this ladder, get to the top, crawl all the way down the tube and find the key, which is attached to a ball in complete darkness. There may be a few little friends to greet you. Turn around and then crawl all the way back up again. So Max, who's going to do this?
I'm going to pick Ivan for this.
Ivan. Up for the challenge, Ivan?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you feeling?
Feel good, just a little anxious, but I want to get this done for the team.
Okay, you're up against the clock as well.
All right.
So just get in there, find that key, and out of there as soon as you possibly can.
Okay.
Your challenge is going to begin when you get to the top of the ladder. And you're going to need this helmet.
Okay.
Take a deep breath.
You got it.
Your challenge starts now.
If Ivan's successful in this challenge, it'll give the Blue Sharks a 3-key lead over the Vipers and full time in the treasure chamber.
That's it, Ivan, that's great.
The moss in that tube is making Ivan really twitchy.
I definitely want to play something that's going to give me a challenge and really going to push me. I think I can step up when it counts in a tough situation.
Keep going.
Well, this might be a tough situation because Ivan is in the pitch dark, headed straight for lots and lots of rats. He goes through, and now he's just got to find that key.
Okay, he's got to get in there, find the key.
It's got to be in there somewhere.
I don't see it. Yeah.
On the floor, Ivan.
On the floor?
He can't seem to find it.
I feel around where you are at the moment. I feel around. There's just some rats there.
Oh, there, in front of you.
In front there, right below your left hand.
He's touching it, he's got it. Get him out there. He needs to get out, he needs to get out.
Quickly.
He's got to move fast because time is really running out. He needs to move.
That thin dark tube is all that stands between Ivan and winning that key for his team. Can he do it?
That's good. Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
It's a really tough claustrophobic climb, and he can't see a thing. 20 seconds left.
Against
Quickly,
time.
Ivan, quickly. Almost there, Ivan. Come on. That's great.
Come on, Ivan! Down you come! Down you come!
He's got it. That's great.
Ivan! He's got it! Congratulations! Just in the nick of time, Ivan! Congratulations! Talk me through it.
It was really creepy feeling those furry things, but it was actually kind of hard. But I'm glad I got it done.
What was it like in there? Was it hot or?
It was hot and the tunnel was very narrow, so.
Well, fantastic effort. Very brave, Ivan. Well done. After that challenge, let's have a look at the scoreboard.
Still no treasure chamber keys for the Vipers, but now 3 for the Sharks.
You are seriously racing ahead here, guys, and there's a chance for you to win another key. So you ready for the next challenge?
Yes.
Let's do it. Follow me. Come on.
Okay, teams, the final destination is just around the corner, but before we get there, you have one last chance to win a key. The task is simple. Here we have a board with 2 sides, balanced on a pivot. Each team will alternate placing pieces on their side of the board until one piece falls. The team that makes that piece falls, including their own piece, will lose a challenge and the vital last key in today's competition. Vipers, do you understand the challenge?
Yeah.
Sharks, do you understand the challenge?
Yes. Yeah.
Then line them up. So which team will balance their way to victory? But more importantly, who will take away the most points from today's encounter with the legendary treasure chamber? Your challenge starts now. A nervous-looking William is up first. The rule is simple. If anything on the board drops, the game is over. There you go.
It's the worst game because of the energy that's going around and us just staring at each other like, oh my God, what's gonna happen next? Who's gonna lose?
We didn't really have a strategy for the balancing game. We just really decided to pick up the figurines and put them on.
Very good. Remember, the more pieces on the board, the harder the game becomes. Tashi picks. Interesting. No problem. Their choice of piece is crucial as they all have different weights. Nice. The board's getting crowded. And that's a risky wobble from Ashley. Here's Ivan, whose strategy is to counter with an identical piece. Vipers really need this final key. It's all down to William and that tiny chest.
Oh, and the final key goes to the Sharks. Congratulations, guys. Outstanding work.
So the Sharks have 3 keys and now a bonus key. Vipers have none, but it's not over yet.
We're going to the treasure chamber. Let's go! Sharks, Vipers, congratulations. You have arrived to the ultimate challenge. How do you feel about that? Good! All right, now, this is a race to grab coins in the treasure chamber. Not only that, a chance to add vital points to your leaderboard score. Do you understand this challenge?
Yes. So you needed 3 keys to give you the maximum amount of time of 3 minutes in the treasure chamber. For every key short, there'll be a time penalty. So Sharks, how many keys have you collected today?
I got 4.
4 keys. Wow. Fantastic effort. Well, with 4 keys, you're going to get the full 3 minutes and you're going to get an extra 150 coins added to that total at the end. So well done. Give yourself a hand for that. Vipers, how many keys have you got?
0.
Well, do you know what? I just want to say it's been a fantastic effort from you guys today, and you're still going to get in the treasure chamber. So with no keys, the whole team will have to wait 20 seconds. So you're going to get 2 minutes 40 in the chamber. And then 2 members of your team will have to wait an extra 20 seconds after that. Okay, here are your maps.
Okay, guys. This next challenge is for all the marbles, okay? Your challenge starts now!
When the gates open, our young warriors look for their team crest and use the maps to place the team crest on the right squares on the chamber floor as quickly as they can. Then they go to the tiger's head, and if they've got it right, the key to their treasure chest will drop and they can start collecting coins.
Okay, guys.
First one.
The Vipers are in, but the Sharks are way ahead. They've got the key already. They were so quick. And the coins drop for the Sharks.
Treasure chest. That's it, guys. Grab and go. All right, next 2.
All the Vipers are now in the chamber, but they've got to hurry up if they want a chance of winning.
They're not wasting any time. They're grabbing and going.
The Sharks are grabbing lots of coins.
Jamming each other up.
As the Vipers finally get their key.
Anything can happen here.
Anything can happen. They just released the key. Gotta get into that chest. There they go.
The Vipers open their chest and get to their coins.
Just wait, see how their hands waiting.
Vipers are going to have to pull out all the stops if they're going to catch those blue Sharks. Coins mean points, and the teams need to get as many as they can get if they want to make it to the Fort Boyard Ultimate Challenge Final.
To reach once they get down to a certain level. So now they have to reach out and grab and rake and grab and rake and scrape.
Yeah. Need the big hand.
Both teams are grabbing as many coins as they can.
Time's ticking, guys.
Time's ticking.
Sean grabs one last handful as time runs out. Will they all make it out in time?
Careful. Outstanding job, guys. Outstanding. Let's have a look at some of those key moments.
Going into the treasure room was a bit disastrous because the Blue Sharks had 4 keys and a 150-point bonus.
We got the coins, we did what we had to do, our team worked perfectly together.
It was very hard to wait outside while the Blue Sharks had already opened their treasure chamber and were putting coins in the box.
It was just great.
Sharks, Vipers, outstanding effort, but right now, it is time to tally the take. I'm gonna start with the Vipers, okay, guys? Let's see how much you took.
Really good effort from the Vipers.
Valiant effort, considering the amount of time they had penalized.
Good job, guys.
Wow.
1,230, that is amazing.
Wow. Excellent, excellent score. Now, Sharks, because you guys had an extra key, you're gonna get an extra bonus of 150 coins. Right off the top. Now, let's see how much you guys took. This is gonna be very interesting. Whoa!
170! It's a big score. So that means today's winners are the Blue Sharks!
At this early stage of the tournament, the Vipers come in second place. But with 2,700 points, the Sharks are on top. So until next time, it's a mighty goodbye from the mighty Fort Boyard.
See you then. Bye! Bye!
Join us next time when the high-scoring Jaguars meet the Scorpions here on Fort Boyard Ultimate Challenge.
I believe we did beautifully because we got all 4 keys.
1,230 is a really good score considering our penalties.
I'm so proud of my team. We did really well today.
Amazing experience, once in a lifetime. I'll never forget it.